So it's been an incredibly long morning. Finally got into Yosemite about 10:30, and after going to the wilderness permitting office, having a discussion with them, it's gonna be a hot week. Very hot. It's 104 tomorrow. I don't care if it's not humid or not, that's hot. So maybe getting a little earlier start in the morning than originally intended. But this place is awesome. It's gorgeous. Really looking forward to getting this underway and start lighting this load down. Get into my, I can cook a meal tonight. And look at all the people. Pretty cool. So I'm headed into the backpackers campsite known as North Pines. A little fancy map I got here. Yeah. So, you know, last name was North Pines. Well, there's the Lower Pines and Upper Pines. And of course, after I left, I was kind of a little hangry after I got talking to the wilderness permit lady. Real nice lady. It seems like they're real anal retentive about some of the things that got going on here. Granted, I understand that this ain't the East. You know, you can sit there and poop in the woods and not have to worry about it. But here, I got a swag bag. So there's a section of trail here where I'm going to tote my own poop out. So kind of exciting, right? Not really. Anyway. There's Half Dome. It's splendid beauty. One of the many views I've had today. You can go anywhere. Alright, we're on the move. About a 0.8 to Happy Isles. The cell phone says I have 2 bars of LTE. I don't exactly believe that. Anyway, it was hot yesterday. It got hot about 1 o'clock. It was oppressive. And then, you know, probably around 7, started to cool off a little, and it's probably in the 60s right now. So it's definitely dry. Pack's heavy, a little lighter than yesterday. Starting to distribute some of the weight around a little bit better. Got about the 4.5 miles to Yosemite Valley, or Yosemite Valley campsite. But I think it's 2,000-foot climb. I'm gonna try to do the mist trail today, and go from there. Can't really cover a whole lot of ground. I'm gonna do about 6 miles in total today. So, you know, no big deal. Good. Drinking a lot of water. That's gonna be about that. I'm not gonna get crazy today. Tomorrow we'll begin our big push. Battery conservation will be of concern. Like I said, we'll go from there and take lots of pictures. But anyway, still half asleep. Had some instant coffee this morning. Good times. That would be good. Had my morning ritual. Pooped. And we're good. We're good. So I'll be back later. Okay, big complaint about this place. They don't mark any of the trails. It just has a sign that says Yosemite Valley, or Yosemite, or Happy Isles 0.8. Well, we got 15 trails that intersect between that 0.8. You go in 4 or 5 different directions, and you're sitting there thinking to yourself, okay, you know, I'm not trying to extend this hike longer than it has to be. So, you know, one of those things. We just complaining first thing in the morning. I got nothing to complain about. Anyway. bear encounters. Let's not have any of those today. The Mist Trail. Yeah, this is what we came to see, right? This is only the beginning. Look at this pine tree. I don't think the camera does it justice how big that thing is. I just see why they call it the Mist Trail. Waterfall right up there. So cool. Actually, the whole thing's a waterfall, but you get the idea. So this is what we came to see. And that's why you take the Mist Trail. Vernal Falls up there. I don't know if you can see it. It's coming on down. There's the trail. Down to Nevada Falls. People who tried to pass me, and then I passed them back. That's how we roll. Moving right along. Touristy, touristy. More tourists. More tourists. Oh, waterfall. That's what we can see. We're coming up on the Yosemite campground, which is good. All right. Oh, look to Yosemite Valley. I see their nice little arrow there. I see that's the kind of stuff you deal with there. Should be coming up on a little trailhead momentarily, taking us to our campsite for the day. Nice being in the shade. Flat trail is nice. It was a doozy getting up here. It's nice to kind of get away from some of the congestion in there. All right, day 2. So, heading towards Cloud's Rest this morning. Mosquitoes weren't bad during the day, but around dusk and this morning, I mean, it totes you off. But, you know, moving, no issues. Suspect the sun will be a factor here in about 2 or 3 hours. It was hot yesterday. After about 1, that's when it kind of pretty much sat in. But, you know, it's beautiful out here. I'll take lots of footage today. And probably go new battery tomorrow. And then be at Holly Meadows. Should be able to charge. Oh, going uphill right away. Fun times. Hiking to Half Dome. You need a permit. Don't have one. They're not going to Half Dome. Remember everybody I talked to, if you're going to go to Half Dome, you need to leave at 4 a.m. Met a guy yesterday named Freddie. Kind of put you in mind of Bruce Lee. He said he was doing it. He was leaving like 3:30. I was like, that's a smart move. But we got a 3,500 foot climb today, and it's gonna be a long day in particular. It's gonna get hot. I think it's 15. Taking that road trail to Cloud's Rest. Had a lot of signal yesterday, so probably hill elevations maybe still have signal, maybe. I don't know, we're gonna find out. But in any event, it's good times. Things for sure don't stop moving. Every time I stop, 3 mosquitoes jump on me. Oh man, I'm gonna end up with West Nile out here. I'm gonna try to conserve a little battery, take a lot of photos and video at the top, and then I got to go from there. But beautiful forest. Go ahead and eat up, so hey, it's all good times. So, man, mosquitoes. Stopped, took some pictures, and started getting eat up again. But the sun's gonna be on my face most of the day. See it coming up right over here, which is fine. But look at my view here. Yeah. There's a reason why everybody wants to come out here and hike this. I mean, that's pretty insane, just with me. But hey, we're doing it up. We just passed the Half Dome Junction, heading towards Cloud's Rest, which is 4.3. So it's gonna be a lot of elevation gain over the next probably 2 or 3 miles. And then once we kind of get to the top, we're gonna be at the dang top. So up in that ridge area, ridge line, kind of elevation we're looking for. Hopefully there is some trees, because this is going to be a scorcher. Even though I'm going to be at a higher elevation, it's still going to be hot. So anyway, I bought some sunscreen Tuesday when I got here, and got the chapstick, and if I have to, and put some more stuff on. Good Lord, look at that. There's Half Dome. So it's pretty good water source right here. Thought smart of me to go ahead and get another liter and finish off that coffee. Yeah, ran into 2 rangers. They've been out for 3 days, checking permits. So that's the reason why you don't do stuff around here without permits, because they will check and then they will give you grief about it. So don't do that. Because so much I talked me into it last night. I was like, I don't know. Maybe my luck I get up the top and then get to hear about it. So good times. And the mosquitoes starting to eat me up. They dump my algal mirror in there in just a second and keep on moving. Cloud's Rest. There's more shit to see over here. This is awesome. I mean, you can do a legit 360 video from up here. It's unbelievable. Oh shit! I almost fell, busted my ass. So, running into people coming up to look at the Cloud's Rest, and I'm just following them because I don't see a trail anymore. Alright, there we go. So it was a bit of a climb to get here. Inclining places. Oh, well. I'm not really worried about it. I just did a hellacious climb from way down there to up here. Pretty awesome. So this is nice. So trails again aren't marked properly in my opinion. So this will get me back to the JMT. Kind of a side trail. The other trail, this was ran into some PCTers. They came from the road, I think. And, going in through Cloud's Rest, and asking me about the water situation. Well, there's no water on this backside, but we're coming into Sunrise Lakes, and this is Sunrise Lake Trail, whatever, that's what we'll call it. So now to get me back, technically, so instead of 2.5 off Clouds Rest in short order. Maybe because I've been hauling ass, well, been bogged down uphill all morning. And I actually got to stretch my legs out. I really covered some ground, but you know, it's all good. So, good news, we're back over 9,000 feet. So, there's nothing I touched today that's over 10, so, or over 9,800. So, just gonna keep on trucking here. Sunrise is about a mile away. A couple of tent sites there, but judging by the terrain, I'm just gonna kind of regroup. Maybe chill out and pick up another 2 miles, maybe 3 miles from where I'm at. There's another campsite up ahead. So I'll make tomorrow a 15-mile day to go with today's 20. I think that'll be fine. This camp store opens at 9, the grill opens at 11. And it gets me there around 9:30, 10. I mean, that's kind of what we're looking at anyway. So that's kind of the game plan as of right now. Subject to change. This is where I was supposed to come in at. Yeah. There you go. A meadow. I think this was. No picnicking in this meadow. Don't worry. Won't do any of that. Absolutely gorgeous. Just about mid-90s maybe. Yeah. Okay, now this may not be that. Steady as she goes. So, I've been officially 13.2, but we all know that's bullshit. 7.2. Fuck. She tacked on Valley. We'll do 7.2. Oh. Hollow Meadow's 10 miles. I said lake. So, be 18 tomorrow from here. No, it'd be 19. Change. There's some of my fellow hikers. just kind of chilling out here. Just got eat up by mosquitoes. I came up here. This is High Sierra campsite, and finally put on some bug spray, some of that DEET stuff I bought at REI. Seemed to work pretty well. I mean, I've covered myself. It's all in this fabric. Still getting popped, but nowhere near as bad as it was. They're like razor blades when they go in you. Jesus. Anyway, I'm gonna keep on heading south. Pick up another 2 miles at camp, and do Cathedral Lakes, the cathedrals first thing in the morning, and pull that like dice. Well, second try here. Okay, so a group of hikers just rolled by. They were asking me about the sunrise campground down here that I was just at, and there's nobody there. But the problem is, as you can see here, is mosquitoes everywhere. Now, did a 20-mile hike today, and make a slight adjustment there. There we go. I made that better. That looks better. And scheduled to do 18. Excuse me. Scheduled to do 15. Excuse me. I was going to do a 14-mile hike, and then plus that, it put at 18.1. That put me about 4 miles outside of Tommy Meadows. Well, I called audible after I ended up hiking about maybe 6 miles out of the way. Maybe. It might be more like 4. Anyway, I think I did 20 miles today. Yeah, so I'm at the 15-mile marker now. I did Clouds Rest. So that put me, it was going to be 3 more miles than it would have taken me normally. So 14 miles to get here would have been 17. Or to get to Cathedral Lakes, that next campsite up, which I thought was a little closer to Tommy Meadows, but it's not. So, you know, blame myself on that one. But anyway, we're 7 miles out. There's a slight incline here. I got to pick up another 200 feet of elevation, and then a few more ups and downs, but then you drop down, and the second half of tomorrow should be slight incline, kind of like going through the meadows, of course. But I'll do that, and then I'll park it about 3 or 4 miles south of Donahue Pass, which will be mile marker 31. I think it's the campsite. I mean, yeah, 31 miles in. That's at 2 15-mile days, one 16 or 17, and then a short 13-mile day to get into Reds. So, pretty excited. Of course, now we get hikers coming through here. Been sitting here, nobody for like an hour. Anyway, had dinner, and I did get in that tent, and I ain't coming back out. This is absolutely ridiculous. In my tent, I kind of want to make an adjustment with it, but why bother? Don't know if you can see what I'm seeing. But it's bad. I've got a mosquito infestation in here. It's like, just want the sun to go down so I can cool off so I can go to bed and deal with this tomorrow. Like, this is ridiculous. Yeah, they're literally trying to get me now. They will tote me off if they get the opportunity. One of those suckers is in here right now. Can't have me. Cannot have me. Yeah, we're about to do some work with the tent. It's definitely not taut. Anyway.